Yes, sir. Grand day, good people. Welcome to the vlog. Start my day off right now with some breakfast. Break fast, you dig? I ate a decent amount last night. I had some protein pasta. This is like chickpea pasta. It's actually very delicious. A little bit of garlic sauce, roasted garlic sauce. So freaking good. And I'm not even that hungry right now, so this is the best way for me to go about it, for me to break my fast with something light. You guys are gonna see me swatting some bugs and stuff like that because they love fruit just as much as us. So we got fresh mango right here. Only 70 cents a mango right now in Texas. Had to get me a few, you already know that. A little bit of carbohydrates right here with the bananas. And this is how I'm gonna start my day. I'm just not so hungry. And this is one of my favorite places to spend some time just to clear my mind, relax. I'll come out here, I'll sit on the deck. We got some trees right in front of me. I'll just reflect, ask myself questions, and just think, right? Not think too hard, but just think. See? Got the flies trying to get to my mango right now. But yes, welcome to today's vlog. We're gonna vibe out, we're gonna have a good time. I hope you guys have been very well. I'll tell you right now, this Texas weather has been very bipolar. It's rainy, it's sunny. I've been having to keep up with the weather like every hour. I need the weather notifications on because we just had the tornado over here that went crazy. And then probably like a few days after that, storms, rain. Just about 30 minutes ago, it stopped raining because it was raining really hard again. And now it's sunny. If you know anything about Texas, you know that the weather is very bipolar. And this mango is the perfect ripeness right now. Oh my goodness. It's that season. I'm be going crazy on the mangoes. Always got the bananas. And of course, when I find it, the seeded watermelon. Gotta have that in your life. My main focus when I start the day is to make sure I'm always fueling my body. Some of you guys already know the ways I fuel my body if you've been following this channel for a minute. I always want to replenish, always want to get some electrolytes in your body so that you can feel your best, right? So that your body can function optimally, especially after sleeping. You know, your body is just chilling, wake up, you're going to be a little bit dehydrated. So in order for you to have a great day, feel good mentally, feel good physically, you got to make sure that you're filling the engine with the right stuff. You put the wrong stuff in the engine, you're going to have some difficulties. You put the right stuff in the engine, we moving, baby. We got a pretty simple day today, though. Not doing anything crazy, real routine stuff. Definitely going to do some training. Today we got push. We're going to do some chest. We're going to do some shoulders. We're going to do some core because I've been training core every single day since my injury, and I feel so strong while training my core. Like I feel like my stability and all my other lifts have improved because my core is more engaged because I've been engaging it every single day. It's so crazy. That was good. Sensational, I must say. All right, I wanted to show you guys this because I believe it could be helpful. Now, whenever there's things that you need to do, you want to make sure it's right in front of you. You don't want to tuck it because this is going to hold you accountable. Every time I go to the fridge, I got to see this and make sure it gets done. You dig? So first thing we have is pray. Spend time with God to start the day. There's no better way. Second, fuel the body. You guys just saw that. I want to make sure I get my nutrients in, make sure I'm hydrated, I'm feeling good. Third, fitness. Now, this isn't just fitness. There's many branches to these things that you see. This is also mental fitness. Whenever I train, it takes care of my mental. It's therapeutic, right? And this is also physical fitness as well, obviously. And then we have create and build wealth. Creating is part of my lifestyle. I'm doing it right now. This is just one form of creation. I want to create like the creator that created me and be impactful. And then we have build wealth. I want to be able to provide for the ones that I love, continue to, and I also want to invest. I want to invest into myself, invest into the things I love. Now, hydration, right over here. This is one of my go-tos for my workouts. If it's not beet juice has many benefits to your training, just to your day-to-day life, of course, but coconut water today. We got some regular coconut water, and then we have this passion fruit version, which is fa. This is only $1.98. You can purchase it at HEB. Today, I'm gonna be rocking with this one right here for the workout. Yes, sir. All right, so let's warm up. Besides the cardio that I'll do some light cardio before every workout just to get some blood flow going. I'm gonna warm up with some core, because the core is the brain to the body. It's the trunk to your body. So every single movement you do is gonna involve your core. So you wanna make sure that it's nice and strong. You wanna make sure that it's activated. Otherwise you can deal with some injuries in the future because your stability is off. In order to keep your back stable, you gotta make sure that your core is nice and engaged, baby. So this is one of my warm-ups right here. I was gonna actually save this for the core series I was thinking about doing. This is really good because it's gonna activate your obliques, right, on the side. It's gonna activate your abs. It's gonna activate your posterior chain, your lower back, right? All you do is sit up like this, feet elevated. You wanna bring your chest, not here, you don't wanna round your back. Bring your chest up, put your hands here, and you wanna rotate side to side. And while you're rotating, you don't wanna just rotate, you wanna squeeze. So every single time I turn to a side, I'm squeezing, like I'm ripping those abs every single time. I'm ripping the core. So I don't usually count. I just do this till I'm like, oh my Lord. You know what I'm saying? Till that activation is real good, I just do this. Squeeze every single rep. All right, that's good. We're gonna add some weight to this to make it a little bit more difficult. But as I mentioned, when you warm up with your core properly and you get it activated, every single lift is gonna feel that much better because your core is activated. You dig? Medicine ball right here, whatever you wanna call it. When it comes to the core, I like to just do it as quick as possible, like activation, activation, back to back, back to back. I don't usually count reps. I like to time it, if anything. And yeah, so whenever I'm doing these trunk twists, which I'm about to do with these, one of the main goals is to keep your legs as stable as possible. So you don't wanna be, wobbling side to side. You just wanna turn. You can also make it more difficult by lifting your feet off the ground. But personally, I'm just focused on activation. So I'm gonna keep my feet on the ground, and I feel it a lot anyways. All right, we're gonna keep it basic. We're gonna keep it simple. We're about to get some ups in. Listen, this is a staple upper body push building movement right here. And of course, your core gotta be engaged. I like these handles a lot because it gets me a real nice grip. And it allows me to get a little bit more stretch in that area. So core gotta be engaged though, you dig? So at first I struggled to conclude this video. I was brainstorming like what I wanted to talk about. I always want to be impactful. I always want to leave you guys with something at the end of the video that you'll remember that could, potentially uplift you, give you a different way of thinking about a situation in your life, or maybe just something humorous, you know what I'm saying, that will give you a good laugh. Whatever's gonna make you feel good or give you something to think about. And the thing that I was really processing is the last video that I dropped, where I was really talking about the battles that I was facing over this past month and a half or past 2 months. And I believe it's so important for people that create on platforms to not obviously just share the advice, the things they learned, the experiences, and provide value for the people that follow them, but also to share the struggles that they've also dealt with as well, which is what I discussed last video. It's so important that we all understand that we're all going to battle things because we're human, right? We're going to deal with trials and tribulations in our life, but of course, it's how you react to these situations. How do you handle these situations when you are faced with adversity in your life? And the thing that made, the past 2 months so difficult for me, although I'm in such a better place now, what made it so difficult for me is that I was feeling like I was dealing with these situations in my life alone, right? It's like, you want to be a man, you want to handle these situations yourself. As men or as young men, you really don't necessarily know how to communicate what you're dealing with. Some of us don't even know how we're just feeling, right? We may be feeling something, but we don't know what that feeling is. And over the past 2 months, since I struggled with things mentally, physically, and spiritually, I was trying to fight this battle alone and still doing all the things that I promote on this channel to try to get out of that funk, right? Whether it's reading, it's meditation, isolating yourself, being out in nature, doing all these things. But the one thing that I wasn't doing that got me out of all of this is being in God. Is literally being present with God and understanding that I'm not fighting this battle alone. Whatever I'm facing, the adversity that I'm facing, I can put that burden on God because God isn't human. God is not going to feel what I'm feeling. God can remove what I'm feeling and make me, transform me basically, And the battles that I was facing, I felt like I was facing alone, but this whole time God was right by my side. So as soon as I accepted God into my life, not just believing in God and being in prayer, but being in God every single day, being in prayer, reading your scripture, whatever scripture or whatever you study, having these conversations with God. Like you can literally have these internal conversations with God that will then be therapeutic for you from within. So, as soon as I accepted God into my life, it's so easy in this world, in this grid, in this matrix to, get away from what's most important, which is God, right? Because of all the distractions. And that's what you really need to get out of whatever you're feeling, because God already knows and already has this planned out for you, already knows what you're going to deal with, how you're going to handle it. And if you communicate with God, then he can show you a better way. So, I just want to leave you guys with that. Like, whatever you're battling right now, I actually made a reel about it. I posted on my Instagram. Whatever you're battling right now, whatever struggle you're dealing with, just know you're not alone. Like, you're not the only one that's feeling what you're feeling. There's people that have experienced what you've experienced, and you can always reach out to people that you trust. Of course, hey, listen, I'm an open book. A lot of people that, I'll say a few people that follow this channel have my number. A few people that follow this channel message me on Instagram for advice. You can speak to me, but of course, the number one person you should speak to and communicate with is God. So you're not alone in whatever you're facing. You can always reach out to people you trust. You can always reach out to me, and hopefully, I could assist you from my experience and help you get out of a funk you may be feeling. But it's such a important thing that we know. The trickery is thinking that we're alone in the things we're facing when we're never alone. We're all in this human experience. We're all the human race, and we're all going to deal with things, these trials and tribulations. How are you going to endure? How are you going to react to these situations? What are you going to do in the face of adversity? You're not alone in this battle. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hey, I appreciate you guys. If you made it this far, make sure to drop a like for your boy. It really helps the channel. Let me know if you guys have any new video ideas, anything you want to see in the comment section. Holla at your boy for the one time. Hey, as always, stay true to self, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.